Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ask Dr. Mike. We have 3 special guests joining us today, and I can't wait for them to come.
You're doing my show?
Yeah.
Oh no! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Mike. I'm here with my special guests.
Ari, I'm 11 years old.
Daniel, 14.
Steven, I'm 14.
Let's get it started. Be-whoop. You mean because of all the Instagram girls that are...
Yeah, like what's
Why, are
the-
you trying to do that?
No, I don't.
A lot of the girls on Instagram, they have a lot of these exercises that build the back muscles.
You know, the squats and stuff.
Squats, leg extensions. So they do all these exercises in hopes that their butt will grow. And that's a thing, because you know, guys find butts attractive.
Yeah.
But what I'll tell you right now is I'm gonna spoil this for you, because I'm on Instagram and I go to these fashion events and all that. They're either all fake,
It's the angles.
Photoshop angles, whatever it is. And the ones that are healthiest don't look like these crazy, it's not realistic or natural for a waist to be this tiny and then the butt to be huge. But the amount of people that you see on Instagram with that.
Yo
Unless you
guys,
have, like, a
drop a
surgery.
comment, see if you want to do a butt review.
Okay, so when you're in a car, your balance center of your brain, which actually happens within an area called the semicircular canals. It's inside your ear. It's kind of crazy that your balance is within your ear.
Like the fluids in your ears.
Yeah, so the canals, you have the fluids, you have the calcium.
That's why when you spin, it hurts.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You get dizzy.
You get dizzy. So some people, genetically, out of their control, are more sensitive to the motion when you're in a car, stopping, starting, all that. And because of the excess activity there, they start getting a little nauseous.
I don't feel so good.
Take down your pants and stuff, you know, feel the testicles. Oh, I hate it.
Why do you hate it? What's bad about it? It's like we all have it, guys have it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's unnecessary. Like if there's a problem there, go to a specialist.
You got yourself in a little trouble with me on that, because
Oh,
he
no.
said go see a specialist. Why do you need to see a specialist? Why can't you come see me as the family med doctor?
No, I'm saying I know you don't like that because you think you should always go to the doctor. They know your history and stuff.
Yeah.
There's no need to be lurking down there.
I used to think the same way you're thinking now, and then as I was in med school, I started seeing patients, and I would ask them like, anything wrong down there? And they would say no. And then I would check, and something bad would be going on there. And they may have been uncomfortable to tell you. And that happens all the time, Dan. It's crazy, but it happens. The harm of looking at it making someone feel uncomfortable is outweighed by the benefit of,
Like,
if we can
find
save them and find something and give them the treatment so they don't have to deal with that.
Meeting new people and being in like a healthy relationship.
Like socially, like...
Or like intimate with someone.
What we've seen is that people who are married and long-term and are in good relationships, they have better health outcomes. It doesn't mean that you have to get married in order to get those benefits, but it's just something that we've seen after looking periods of time and giving people surveys. If I was to tell someone, should you be in a relationship, the question would be, A, do they want to be in a relationship?
Yeah.
B, are they happy in that relationship? And only from there, I can give them some sort of advice. That being said, humans are social creatures. We like hanging out together. In fact, if you keep any animal or human in isolation for too long, we go crazy. Why do you think in jail one of the worst punishments is solitary confinement? What's your favorite thing? Isn't it hanging out with your friends?
Yeah.
Right? Who doesn't like hanging out with their friends? Do you?
Not
Ari, you don't like hanging out with your
I
friends?
hang out. No, I hang out with my.
Oh, here
no,
we go.
I said
You're
I
some fake
agree with
friends.
you. I just
Your friends are gonna see this, Ari.
It's tough.
maybe I don't have any.
Is that true?
No, he has friends.
See,
I was like 3 maybe.
Okay, that's a lot of friends. You don't have to have 1 million friends if you have 3 really close friends.
I have like a lot of friends, but I don't know. Again, it's just all about trust.
I've actually had an issue with my neck. You think you could diagnose it?
No, you can't diagnose on camera, but I don't want to get off this trust thing.
No.
Yeah.
different
No,
topic.
I just want to make a comment on it. Am I allowed to make a
Did you
comment?
get a new shirt?
Like,
It's so nice.
Thank you. I trust you.
Okay, new
I
topic.
trust your
Shirts.
advice.
New topic. Shirts.
No one can make you feel happy or sad. Only you can make yourself feel happy or sad. Do you agree with that?
Kind of. Because other people could have an impact on you.
How? Tell me.
Like bullying.
Okay, bullying. Let's say someone says something mean to you. Oh, that green shirt is ugly. Now, who decides if that upsets them?
Me.
Do you see where I'm going with it, though?
Yeah.
I, right now, can close my eyes and think one really bad thought about you and one really good thought about you. If my eyes are closed and I don't say it out loud, will it change how you feel right now?
Probably not.
Probably not or not?
Not.
know how if your like arm gets chopped off, it doesn't heal. So like what? Why doesn't it heal?
When your arm gets chopped off, why doesn't it heal? If you put the arm back and reattach it, it heals.
It does.
Like if you put plates and screws.
Yeah, I'll just like be a little like
Yeah, you can
wobbly.
reattach like a finger. I've seen that before.
I don't get how this video came to trusting, to big butts, then to cutting arms off.
Who
It
doesn't
just
like
doesn't
trusting
make
big
sense.
butts?
Any guesses what a heart attack is? Like, why does it happen?
I don't know. I was gonna think like somebody scares you, but I feel like it's not really that.
Well,
Your
it
heart
could be.
It could
There's-
feel like that.
No, but there's some truth behind getting a heart attack based off of like
Sure.
If you have a lot of plaque, they say a lot of plaque is like the size of a grain of sand, and if it starts building up, that means blood flow is constricted. And then if it breaks off that plaque, and that all the blood cells like start going onto it and starts clotting.
You're on the right track, so you're really close. The heart supplies blood to the rest of your body, but it also needs blood for itself. It's a muscle, right? So the heart has very little blood vessels, like the little tunnels that deliver the blood, also that go to the heart, those little tunnels. But those tunnels are much smaller than the big ones that deliver blood everywhere else. So they're more susceptible to getting blocked off with plaque. Plaque is what happens when you eat unhealthy, when you don't exercise. It's basically these fatty, waxy substances that build up on the walls of the tunnel that continuously get bigger and then can block off the blood flow going to your heart. And if your heart doesn't get enough blood, there's a heart attack. A heart attack is literally your heart being in pain because part of it is dying. So does that make sense about how heart attacks work?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, it's like it's tunnels. It's like plumbing. It's like
You know, if you have like a busted plum, then
a busted plum. My man, what's a busted plum? I'm so happy to see that you guys enjoyed my last video with my nephews. I know I had a blast filming it, and so did they. While I had them here, I decided to give them the weirdest questions that I received during my med school and residency interviews. Are you ready?
No.
If you had to be a fruit, what fruit would you be and why?
What's the most uncommon fruit? I'm not trying to die.
An orange? Why would it be an orange?
a grapefruit. I feel like they're undervalued.
Do you feel undervalued?
No.
I'll be a mango, I guess.
Why?
I don't know, cause they're sweet and they're yummy.
Is that what you tell all the girls?
Yeah. So I'm like, what's up, girl? And then they're like, what's up? And then yeah.
And then you just tell them you're sweet and yummy?
Yeah.
What do they say?
They're like, okay, daddy.
Oh!
I just like grapefruits. They're valid.
I guess that's a fair answer. I can't challenge your answer, although I don't like it that much.
What would you prefer me to be?
I don't prefer you to be anything. I just wish you said something other than I'm a fruit because I'm this fruit because I like that fruit.
Orange because they're big. I don't know. I'm just going with this. They're big and round and they're squishy. Okay, next question.
What superpower would you want, and what world problem would you solve with it?
If you could read minds, that'd be pretty cool. And you could, like, if you know how some diagnoses, it's hard because you don't know what like the patient is feeling. So if you could like read their mind.
I'm gonna go with time travel, so going back in time.
Okay.
A lot of people make mistakes. I make mistakes. Everybody does. Even like the best doctor alive or handsome, whatever, makes mistakes. Yeah.
You just downgraded me from the best doctor alive to
I'm
handsome
just
doctor?
saying.
Crazy athleticism. You know, being able to jump at the gym, dunk.
They don't want to go for that help the world thing. You just wanted to just LeBron it. If you had to be any candy, which candy would you be and why?
Probably like the worst candy. I don't know, Twizzlers maybe. Not a lot of people eat Twizzlers.
Maybe Hershey's.
Which one, the bar?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's sweet. I'm sweet. Maybe like the shape. I know this is weird, but maybe like the shape because it's, I don't know, different, I guess.
The shape of the chocolate bar is different?
Yeah, it's different from other candies. But I'm just
How?
going with that.
M&M's.
Why?
Because I like them. Like, I'm just choosing stuff I like.
I'll just pick a different one. Starburst. It's different colors. I could have different personalities, especially when it's like from home and school. Like different flavors, but still one candy, I guess you could say.
Ah, that was a good one, see?
I guess Kit Kat.
Okay, why?
Because like, you know, like how you could like break a piece off. Because like, I guess I have multiple different personalities, you could say.
So you're multifaceted.
Yeah.
Like a Kit Kat bar. What do you think the best part of being a doctor is?
Saving lives and getting thanked for it. I feel like it's like really like awesome to like help prevent someone's death.
When you can go to the parents and say he or she is gonna live, and you could see when like, I'm gonna say maybe getting up and going to their loved ones, families, whatever, guardian parent, and maybe like hugging them and having those smiles on their faces.
That is a good feeling.
I think being able to have a connection with someone that you trust and then being able to benefit from that.
How does a doctor benefit from that?
That's why they call it practicing medicine. It's not like, oh, I heal you. I practice medicine because you're constantly learning new things.
How do you define the word health?
What is the best thing for your specific body?
I think it's like a fact more of an opinion or perspective. Work out, have good weight, you're like normal, not fat, not either skinny too, so you're in good shape.
The balance or homeostasis of mental, physical, and social health.
The topic is the menstrual cycle.
The what? The menstrual what?
Welcome to my new game show, Medical Telephone. We have 3 contestants today that are eager to learn, laugh, and win some really big prizes. That's it? No excitement?
Prizes, big prizes, financial incentives.
Introduce yourselves.
My name is Ari. That's it.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
Next.
Daniel, it's your boy, favorite on the show.
Wow. What are your hobbies include?
Basketball, girls.
Girls are your hobby? Next.
I'm Steven, 16, kind of broke right now, spent it all. So I kind of need this.
Okay, well, today we're playing a game of
communication.
I will first take a subject. I will explain it to this gentleman to my right. He will then explain it to this gentleman. And this gentleman will have to explain it to this gentleman. And then this gentleman has to explain it to this gentleman who gets to play Simon Cowell and be really picky if they win or not. We're gonna give you a 70 as a pass.
How do you determine that?
I determine it. I'm gonna be rude, I'm gonna be crude, and I'm gonna be vicious. But honestly, if you guys keep losing, I'll feel bad and I'll probably give you an easier one at the end. And in each round, if at the end, Ari can explain to me the exact subject that I explained in the beginning to Danny, you will get $1,000. 1,000 doll hairs.
Might as well
Okay,
just
for a
give it
round.
to us right now.
Ankle sprains are one of the most common basketball and tennis injuries. The most common injury is called an inversion injury, with the most common injured ligament being called anterior talofibular.
Anterior tabular.
Anterior talofibular.
Anterior tabulo.
Talo. Anterior.
Anterior
Talo.
talo
Fibular.
fibular. Anterior anterior fabulo.
Did you put an abbreviation with it?
Nope.
Anterior-fallotibular.
Eversion injuries are more rare, and if they occur, they usually result in a fracture because the deltoid ligament is so strong.
The delta plate is very strong.
And it won't bend. So
What is
you
delta
should-
plate?
You don't need to know. I don't even know.
Inflotabular.
No, anterior-fallotibular.
Anterior fallotibular. Coming quick! Ankle sprains, you usually get an ankle sprain. The most common sports you'll get them in is basketball and tennis. There are 2 versions of ankle sprains. There could be more. I'm not sure about that. Inversion and eversion. Inversion is called the anterior fallotibular. And that is the most common. Eversion, which is when you get when your ankles, you sprain your ankle, and because the delta plate is so strong that it won't bend. I think. Eversion, inversion?
Yeah.
Delta plate?
Yeah.
Good.
You said anterior-fallotibular, and that stayed throughout the whole game. Then you introduced delta plate. Ari delivered delta plate.
Well, he told me about some delta plate. What is a delta?
Yeah, word.
Just so everyone has a visual, the most common inversion injury happens like this, when you roll your ankle like
this
this.
side.
The anterior talofibular ligament is right here. And because you roll it like that, you can tear that ligament. Eversion injuries are rare because of the deltoid ligament.
How do you get a delta plate?
Notice, to roll your ankle like this is quite easy, right? To roll it this way is really hard, because right here, there's the deltoid ligament. But if you sprain it, like if you're in a motorcycle accident or car accident, it goes so far as it rips a piece of the bone off and fractures the bone. You guys fail ankle sprains even though you've all had one. Have you heard of the term acne?
Yes. Daniel has it.
Acne vulgaris is a skin condition that occurs when hair follicles become plugged with oil, dead skin cells, or bacteria.
Hair follicles are pulled out.
Oil comes out of like hair follicles or something like that.
It often causes whiteheads, blackheads, pimples, or cysts.
Pimples, blackheads, whiteheads, and I forget the last part, but you don't even know that.
I think I do. Blackheads, whiteheads, pimples, so and so.
One of the main causes of acne is hormones. About 85% of teenagers will be affected by acne.
85% of teenagers will probably have acne because of stuff.
Because of hormones.
85% of teens get acne, and hair follicles are like pulled out, right? And that kind of turned into blackheads, whiteheads, and pimples. And then oils from your hands, because every hand and fingers have oil. So if you touch your face, those oils go to your hands, and that can cause pimples and more outbreaks. And that could kind of, yeah. And hormones are like part of the reason why you get it, because like testosterone, and that's like what gets you acne, kind of.
The thing where you guys went wrong the furthest, acne is caused by clogged hair follicles, usually by oil, dead skin cells, or bacteria.
I said pulled.
Like if you take into account the stuff that you guys got wrong, and passing is a 70, and I'm gonna be really strict because I just don't want to give you guys money.
I thought you said you did.
I do, but I don't. I'm gonna give you guys a 71, which means you got
$1,000. $1,000 combined?
Yeah.
Oh, so 333.3.
Wow.
3.
Bromhidrosis. Have you heard of this term?
No.
What's your confidence level? 1 to 10.
Like a good 8, you know?
8? Well, you don't even know the term. Bromhidrosis, also known as smelly armpits, or BO, is caused by sweat secretion.
Secretion of sweat?
Secretion of sweat.
There are 2 types of sweat glands, apocrine and eccrine.
Apocrine? I don't know how to say it. Apocrine and eccrine.
Eccrine and apocrine.
Eccrine glands release sweat to cool you down during exercise and usually doesn't smell. Apocrine glands release sweat that, when broken down by bacteria, which naturally live on your skin, have a very strong odor.
Eccrine is the one that your body releases to cool down. It doesn't smell.
Apocrine is used when the bacteria that's already on your skin gives out an odor.
Did he talk anything about sweat glands or anything like that?
No.
There's 2 types of sweat. There's apocrine, and it's like a cooling mechanism for your body. There's no smell. It just, sweat comes out of your sweat glands. And then there's apocrine, and that's the one that has a smell, and that's caused by bacteria on the skin, and that produces a smell. He was looking at me.
The names of those sweat glands, you guys butchered as you went along.
I didn't know.
You guys got a 72.
Oh,
And
yes,
you passed
sir.
$1,000 in the bank. Eccrine sweat glands cool you down. They're used for thermoregulation, like when you exercise. When you get sweaty right away when you exercise, it usually doesn't smell. Apocrine glands are glands that release what we call pheromone sweat, which is more of like a nervous sweat. It's kind of your personal scent. There's more protein in there, so the bacteria that live on your skin right away start digesting it and start farting. And when the bacteria farts, you create BO. What if I give you kind of like a Mr. Beast pivot here and I say, we'll flip a coin. You guys can call it whatever you want, and if it lands on the thing that you chose, you double your money.
I like the sound of this.
No.
Yes.
I guess.
We're flipping a coin!
Count me down.
10, 9.
Why from 10?
3, 2, 1, go. Yes!
Tails never fails, bro.
Diabetes. Have you heard of diabetes?
Of course.
What's your experience with diabetes?
They cut off your toes.
1 to 10, how confident are you that you're gonna get this?
11.
Diabetes is a disease characterized by high blood sugar. Blood sugar is your main source of energy.
That's like your primary source of energy.
Your body's like fuel.
But in order for this blood sugar to enter your cells, you need a hormone called insulin.
A hormone called insulin.
In diabetes, your body doesn't make enough insulin, or it doesn't use insulin well.
If you have like low levels of insulin, they can't break down the sugar in your blood.
The blood sugar then stays in your blood and doesn't reach your cells where it needs to be. A slightly high blood sugar opens you up to diseases like heart disease, strokes, and even kidney failure.
Heart disease and stuff like that.
Heart disease and cut that out.
Diabetes. Diabetes is about your blood sugar, and about if it's too low, it could make you have risks to heart disease and things like that. And if your blood sugar is too high, it could also give you a risk to diseases. Insulin. Okay, insulin is what makes you break down the blood sugar, and you need insulin. Without insulin, or without enough of it, then, well, you could get diabetes, I think. I don't know.
There was one point of confusion that I think Danny started this confusion.
Oh man.
When you have sugar in your blood at a high level, insulin then takes that sugar and puts it into your cells so that it works. Insulin just pushes the sugar into the cells. So it doesn't break down the actual sugar, it just moves it into a place where it can work. By the time I got to Ari, we were talking about low blood sugar as well as high blood sugar, and diabetes is a disease characterized by only high blood sugar. And because of that, I'm giving you the grade of 67, which is a failure. No $1,000 on this round.
When did I mention low blood sugar?
What do you mean?
I never mentioned low blood sugar.
Did you tell low blood sugars, Ari? Ari, did he tell you? It's not just $1,000 this time. It's $1,500 this time.
Why not make it 2,000?
You wanna make it 500? I'll cut it. The topic is the menstrual cycle.
The what? The menstrual what? The menstrual cycle.
Menstrual cycle, yeah.
Menstrual.
This is a monthly cycle that starts during puberty,
During puberty.
which hormones signal the uterus to become thicker with extra tissue and blood.
The hormones signal the uterus to thicken with blood and tissue. Extra blood and tissue.
One of the ovaries then releases an egg that travels towards the uterus via fallopian tube.
Release an egg,
One egg.
via the fallopian tubes.
If the egg is not fertilized by a sperm, pregnancy does not happen,
And if it's not fertilized by a sperm, you don't get pregnant. It's fact.
and the extra blood and tissue breaks down and leaves the body through the vagina.
It is expelled from the vagina.
This process is called a period and lasts 2 to 7 days normally.
It lasts for 2 to 7 days, and it's called a period. That's it.
Menstrual cycle. It's
Menstrual.
menstrual cycle.
Stop going mental. Like why?
Menstrual
why
cycle.
blurring it like that?
It's the menstrual cycle.
Use your mouth.
The menstrual cycle.
Okay.
Right, it's a monthly cycle that occurs at the start of puberty. Hormones are gonna signal to the uterus to thicken with extra blood and tissues, and then the ovaries release an egg via the fallopian tube. This part of the cycle, or the release of the blood and tissues, lasts 2 to 7 days. It will go on unless fertilized by a sperm.
I'm leaning towards you guys failing. You didn't say that there's blood and tissue, extra blood and tissue coming out from the vagina. You said that the process of the ovary...
Bro, how do you not know
being-
and you forgot a period at the end too.
I'll give him $500 for that answer. What about if we
I'm not
take
doing
that
it.
money and donate it to charity?
I wanted to keep it.
You could just give us the money and then donate the same amount to charity.
All right, it's been decided apparently. These guys just won $3,500. They're gonna split amongst them three. And I'm also donating $3,500 to charity. Sometimes I get confused when I do this Lego thing, like where do pieces go?
It's life, man. People get confused.
Wise words, bro. Well, we've been spending a lot of times indoors looking at screens, whether it's Zoom calls or just watching a little bit of Netflix. I wanted to take a break from that. So what did I do? I went on Amazon and I started shopping. What did I buy? That's right, a Lego hospital kit. I'm gonna unbox this bad boy with you, and we're gonna see how accurate this is. Does Lego know what's up when it comes to how hospitals are and should be designed? This is like my childhood, by the way. But what we see here, and I'm just doing this by the front, we have a 3-floor hospital, a helicopter, we have paramedics, we even have an ambulance. It's been a while since I've done a Lego. This might be challenging. Bear, come help me out. Look at this little champ. Look at this little champ. Oh, Bear. If Bear had a voice, what do you think his voice would sound like? I've thought about this so much. Bear, this box is childproof. What? 861 pieces. They're stickers. This is savage. Book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4, book 5. Book 6. Bear, there's 6 books here. Are you stressed out? I'm stressed out. All right, I guess we should start with book number 1. Oh my God. First things first, we gotta build the helicopter pilot. I officially have built my pilot. That's the first step of this. I feel so accomplished. here's our little Lego city that we've created here. We have all the characters. I think we should name them. I think our gentleman with the paint overalls, who has the splint on, or whatever this is, we should call him Geronimo. This guy who's gonna save everybody, I'm gonna call him Espino, because he reminds me of Louis Espina. And finally, the female character here, I don't know what her role is, but I'm gonna call her an apple. I'm gonna call her Apple. They see us rolling, the baby. Now we're making the helicopter. This is my happy place. Officially, I have found my happy place. The helicopter is done.
Helicopter.
To spare you, we're just gonna go right to the first floor, which is step 3. Step 3, I'm ready. Let's do it more efficiently. Wow, look at that sliding door action. And it's actually controllable because it doesn't open all the way. Wow. Complete! Look at this. So when Geronimo shows up to this hospital, he's gonna be like, yo, I'm here. They're gonna be like, oh, all right, Geronimo, gotta let you in. And because I built this, oops, sorry, Geronimo. When they built this cool ramp here, he just comes up this ramp because it's wheelchair friendly ramp. But what Lego didn't think about is Geronimo's gonna have a tough time in here rolling around if he wants to get some ice cream. He'll get here, he'll order his ice cream, he'll eat it, but how is my man supposed to turn around here comfortably without knocking everything over? That's tough. See, doesn't work. And why are all the doctors just chilling? Oh, someone take care of Geronimo. I still have book 4, 5, 6. I think there's a book 7 somewhere. I built the first floor, the helicopter. I need some help. Introduce yourself, guy.
Hi, I'm Ari, and I'm 12 years old.
Oh, how about we do it as like a little competition? Okay, here, you do this one.
Okay, I'm gonna crush you.
How about my guy has hair already? How about my guy has hair already, Ari? How about my guy has legs? Does your guy have legs? My guy's standing already. I already beat you. You already lost.
Just stop talking.
Just
No, that's not fair.
I didn't do anything. Why are you already
My guy's
complaining?
gonna beat you up.
Why are you already complaining? Don't hit my guy. Oh, Bear's mad.
Fight me, Bear. Fight me. Look at this, X-ray.
Oh, that's dope, actually. Alright, when did you become savage?
I'm savage. Classy, bougie, rich.
Done.
What? Can you help me?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a supporting uncle, or whatever that means. Oh, I got it. I'm so good at everything in life.
Oh my god, it's an EKG sticker. You know what's funny about this? It has like kind of a weirder rhythm. Not ideal because it has some Q waves in there. Q waves, if seen in specific leads on the EKG, can be pathologic and not ideal. But then the heart rhythm turns into an actual heart. That normally doesn't happen.
You're so funny. You're so funny. Wait, here, this is how it's supposed to look.
Oh! I need 7, you do 8. Come on, we
Okay,
don't have
here.
all day. We have lives to save in this hospital.
This time I'm gonna beat you. Getting my revenge.
Sometimes I get confused when I do this Lego thing, like where do pieces go?
It's life, man. People get confused.
Wise words, bro. My nose is so itchy. Oh, I feel so good. That was the kindest thing you ever did to me. I'm about to shed a tear. Ari, where you at?
No.
Because I'm about to load up my patient.
Well, that's not fair. You have like...
I don't think the ambulance driver should be hanging out the window like this, but you know, I think it makes it kind of accurate.
Oh, God.
Yo, this is turning into like a little hospital. Kind of a cheap hospital considering it's open on one side. And they're like, oh, we've weatherproofed this part.
You know, you can't...
But this part you can fall out and die from. Where did this come from, this X-ray thing? This
How dare you, I built that.
Do you think the helicopter can land on it, like Will Smith style? Bad boys, bad boys.
See, I'm telling you, you built it wrong.
No, I didn't.
Look, This zigzag thing is this thing.
What
And look,
zigzag thing?
Do you not see this square, this square? So
Yeah.
this part goes in here. You have to take them up.
Oh, so it's gonna be even higher?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This part goes here.
Oh, and then this part goes like this, you think? This is it?
Yeah.
We did it?
Yeah.
Wow. Name it.
Let's get treated.
Can you name it?
Bears Hospital.
Bear Hospital. I like that. The Bear Hospital. So Geronimo is getting taken to the Bear Hospital.
No, and the
excuse me. It's my story. You get to play with your baby. He rolls around to the front entrance, to which they have an automatic door that slides open, and they do have a disability ramp, which is nice, because that means they're inclusive. Now we're gonna take you 360, and they give him options. They're like, do you wanna eat some ice cream? He's like, nah, B, not right now. Then they're like, all right, sir, you need to go upstairs. And then we realize the fatal flaw of the Bear Hospital. There's no way to get down and up floors.
No,
But,
a helicopter.
excuse me, my story! And he comes out here and he's like, yo, Heli. Yo! I'm here, B. And he's like, I need a lift. He's like, all right, hop on. And he takes him, because this guy needs an x-ray, he needs to go to the x-ray room, which happens to be right here. He only needs to go to the second floor, so he does this. Oh, let's pretend he actually made it, and this is where the x-ray gets done. We can even have the special effects. Boom, gets the x-ray done. They're done, so they just push him right back out. And the whole point of this whole experience is to show that A, there's no elevator, so there's no hospital, and B, the doctors are on the roof, not even doing any work, just checking out the view.
And we have this little cart. Oh yeah, let's do some vaccination. So, see, he sprays it, boom, gives some medicine to the baby to stay alive, and go shh. And then they all live happy together in the Bear Hospital. Thank you so much for watching P-Whoop.
I think this is a pretty inaccurate hospital. I think
think
that
so?
a hospital without a main floor or an elevator is not an ideal hospital. Comprehensive-wise, they got an OB floor. They have a radiology room. They have an ice cream store. They have sort of an ER that like you can kind of pull up to and be like, yo, B, what's up? And they're like, yo.
And they have the fancy sliding door.
And they have the fancy sliding door. So it's all right. Like if I'm doing a Minecraft rating on this hospital, I would give it a solid 3 out of 10.
Hi, welcome back. I'll be hosting the show. I have my guest here.
When did this become your show, sir? He's back on my show, and we're gonna do a mukbang today, if that's how you pronounce it. Do you know what that is?
No.
Basically, we're gonna eat, and we're gonna look at your suggestions for what video him and I should make today. This is not very sanitary. Bear it down. Bear's part of our mukbang. You ready for the suggestions that people are having? Switch roles. What, are my patients gonna just have you pop in as a 15-year-old and be like, hey, I'm your doctor? Guessing what medical terms mean?
I actually was thinking about that. Give me like a term. I know how to treat it.
Gonorrhea.
Cup of tea.
What? For gonorrhea, if you give a cup of tea, you're committing malpractice, my friend. Because then more people are gonna have gonorrhea.
What's gonorrhea?
Do you speak Russian?
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Say something to the fans in Russian. There's one pretty girl watching. She's thinking about you right now, and you want to send her a nice message.
Меня зовут Daniel, и я хочу играть basketball.
We'll just forget that happened. A day in the life of a 15-year-old.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, what's your day? What do you do that's so exciting?
My
that
day,
people want to see.
It's lit.
Find random stuff in the house, put it in a box, cut 2 holes, and stick your hands and guess.
Oh,
that sounds
that's
so
actually
gross.
No, but that's actually cool. Have you seen it when they have like animals and like you put your hand, and you're like, what is that?
Where do I have random animals inside my house, Dan?
Bear.
We should do a rap battle. Oh, are you a good rapper?
No.
You have the chain.
I'll
You have the
chain.
look.
Always.
Yeah, I'm about to call you Swaggy D from now on.
I mean,
Instead of Swaggy P,
Swaggy D.
I'm gonna call you Swaggy D.
I'd be down.
That's not a bad nickname, right? What are your views on climate change?
Well, I think it's like important. Voice crack.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we saw all your comments on Mike's thighs, my voice cracks. It was great.
In the last video he was in, 90% of the comments, my fat thighs, 10% about his voice cracking. His voice is getting better, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Someone wrote pressures of social media. Do you have any pressures of social media?
Always gonna be people hating. You always gotta like look your best. You know, people always like likes, views, followers.
People talk about that in class?
Oh yeah. Someone in my grade has like 20,000 plus. So they work
Likes?
No, like followers. Because they work for like a record label. I just say that people always will judge you.
Cook a healthy meal together. That'd be fun.
I'm a chef.
No, you're not.
I'm a chef.
My man, if you grilled one piece of meat on a grill, doesn't make you a chef.
Ask mom.
You know,
ask my brother.
You know,
I make
if a
food for the whole
chef-
family.
You know, if a chef was here, he'd slap you. That's like someone here being like, I know how to give aspirin, so I'm a doctor.
Give me something I could probably make it.
Okay, penne alla vodka.
I know how to do that.
How?
Alright, so
What are the ingredients?
tomato sauce, vodka. You gotta have a blowtorch.
How are you gonna get vodka?
What?
Someone said I should give you the talk.
You know,
The
mom.
talk?
Alright, my mom, she'll give the talk, or she gave the talk to everyone, right? Or not really, yeah, you know,
He's
young.
young, yeah.
But she'll give me the talk all the time. Never Steven, only me. She thinks I'm gonna do something.
But she gives you the talk more than once?
Yeah, like every time she
Maybe because she's worried about you.
yeah, she thinks I'm gonna do something. Like,
Are you gonna do something bad?
I mean, I'm playing. No.
What's a spelling bee challenge?
I can't spell. I don't know if you noticed when I text you, I cannot spell.
Oh no. Why is everyone saying that I should bring you to work? You wouldn't even have fun.
It'd be so. I'd meet all your patients. I'd be like, you know, I taught him everything he knows. Like, it'd be dope.
What's the hardest thing about puberty?
Voice cracks, I guess.
No, really?
No. It's having like patchy hair.
Patchy hair?
Like, you know when you start getting
Oh, I thought you meant like on your scalp.
Oh no.
I was gonna be like, why are you're losing
Balding.
hair? Trying not to laugh.
That's what I was saying. Put some water, mouth. Show me a video. Face like this, right?
You're gonna fill your mouth up with that. Wait, don't do it yet. If you don't laugh at this joke, I will buy you any sneakers you want right now.
For real?
Yeah.
You're joking. I know you're joking.
What do you mean?
There's no way.
I'm shaking on it.
I got some expensive taste.
You can fill your mouth up.
Hey yo, that's what she said.
Why is everything gotta be dirty? A couple of New Jersey hunters, so right here, are out in the woods. Why stop swallowing it?
Alright, I'm ready.
Get it out of your system. What is going on? A couple of New Jersey hunters are out in the woods when one of them falls down to the ground. You following? He doesn't seem to be breathing, and his eyes roll back into his head. The other guy whips out his phone and he calls emergency services 911, and he gasps to the operator, "My friend is dead, what do I do?" And the operator, in a very, very calm voice, says, "Just take..." I didn't even get to the punchline! Bear slobbers less than you do. So can I tell the joke at least?
Yeah.
The operator, in a soothing voice, says, "Just take it easy, I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There is a silence, and then a shot is heard. The guy's voice comes back on the line. He says, "Okay, now what?"
Huh? I don't get it. He shot him?
A conversation about the struggle of having confidence as a teen and your advice as an uncle to overcome it.
Alright. So I don't really have like I'm not really like.
What do you see
unconfident
your classmates have problems with?
looking good?
Well, you said no one cares about looking good.
Girls do. For girls, you know.
For girls?
No, like no. I'm saying for girls, they care more than guys do.
And you think they get stressed out about it?
Yeah.
Why?
My friends like they wake up earlier to take their showers in the morning and stuff.
To get ready?
Less sleep and you know.
Why do you think that pressure is there?
Some guys like judge girls for their looks. Not in my school. I'm just saying generally.
Do you think girls judge girls on their looks? Do you think that contributes?
Often, a lot of the time, some girls are so mean to each other.
Really?
There, what are you doing?
Down. Down. Bear really wants to participate in this.
Oh, I have a good question for you.
Yeah, a good
What are
answer.
your thoughts on friends with benefits? Because you know it's common in high school.
I think it's depending on whatever you want. If you want friends with benefits, it's cool. But if you're doing friends with benefits and you're taking advantage of someone who actually wants to be in a relationship with you and you're just playing them, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I agree. No,
Is that what you were doing?
No, it's complete. That's why I ended things.
Because you didn't want to be friends with benefits.
No, because I was friends with benefits and she wanted more.
And what'd you say?
The reason I didn't want her more, it was very complicated. You know, one of my friends liked her, so
you know?
Drama.
Yeah, so I thought it end things. Someone said opening Pokemon cards.
Yo, so I'll tell you a cool story from my childhood. I used to have a crazy Pokemon card
I
collection.
love Pokemon
Like,
cards.
yo, my
I
collection,
used to.
it was so good. I had them in the like laminated folder and everything. They were really good, right? I had like 2 Charizards, I had a Gyros. Like my thing was on fire. And I remember I was showing them to someone on a parked car in Brooklyn where I used to live. And we like got distracted for a second. We went upstairs. Yo, 30 minutes later, I come downstairs. I realized I left it outside. Gone. Someone swiped it. I cried for 5 days straight.
Why are teens so depressed? That's actually a good one.
Yeah, why are teens so depressed? What's your diagnosis?
I think, I don't know if it's just in my school, but it's always girls more than guys.
It's true. It's more common.
I think it could be because of double standards and stuff.
Double standards in what sense?
You know, if a guy hooks up with a bunch of girls, he's patted on the back. If a girl does it, she's called names.
The reality of depression is that the sexes experience them equally, but how they experience them is different. So for example, a lot of guys, older guys, like 30-year-olds, 40, 50-year-olds, when they get depressed, they may not act as we read in medical textbooks. Like they may not withdraw from society, be quiet, be sad. They may do the opposite. They turn on their macho. They go gamble and lose a ton of money. They do a lot of drugs. They abuse women. All those things happen, and we'll diagnose them with gambling disorder, substance abuse disorder, domestic abuse,
They're
right?
not depression.
But in reality, they're depressed. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Mike, and that's
Ari.
how old are you, Ari?
I'm 11.
I'm 29, so we're basically the same age. I also want to introduce my special friend who you may not have seen is back. Look at this guy. Speak. Good boy. He just slobbered all over my face. Today, we're going to be doing disgusting science. I want to know why feet stink.
Making fake snot.
And
That's in Spanish.
that is in Spanish. Can you translate the sentence, I have a dog named Bear in Russian?
Я хочу какашка.
He said he wants poop. It's the grossest, most revolting science kit out there. Grow your own friendly germs and fuzzy molds. Mix up a batch of coagulating fake blood. It says learn science in a disgusting new way.
No doubt. Okay.
If you've watched my channel, you're gonna know the answer to this question. Where do I tell everyone that watches my channel to never put these?
In your butt. Your butt.
Where do most people put these?
Their butt.
I feel like we shouldn't have a dog here. It's like a biohazard. You need a slice of bread. You need vinegar. I don't think I have any bread. Do you have bread?
bread?
No. Why? Do you eat bread?
I don't like eat it. Yeah, I use it for sandwiches.
So you do eat it.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do the sickening, slimy snot?
Sickening, slimy snot that looks so real. You might just want to barf. First, we have to do is measure 1 tablespoon of water into the bowl and microwave it for 15 seconds.
Okay. This is a teaspoon. So how many tablespoons are in a teaspoon?
Strike that. Reverse it.
Okay. So that's 1 teaspoon. That's 2 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons. 15 seconds in the microwave. Let's go. On the bottom of the microwave, on the touchpad. Bear! Do you see why you don't let dogs around science experiments?
Okay, remove from the microwave. Well, I think we did that.
Yeah.
Add 1 drop of green coloring to the water and stir to
Dilute.
dilute. I knew that.
The suspense is killing me.
I think it goes by itself. No? Okay, you're not patient. Okay.
By the way, this is a great way to stir. If you just want to stir something, you can just do this.
Yeah, like wine.
Why do you know that? 1 tablespoon?
Yeah, so then 3
You
of
sure
these.
1 tablespoon? That sounds like way too much. Try that and let's see what happens. Maybe that is a tablespoon, not a teaspoon, and we messed up.
More like you messed up.
We're a team. I feel like we're making such a mess. We're the worst scientists ever. All right, you have to do better when you're in med school.
Why would I be in med school?
Why, you don't want to go?
And 3.
Okay. Oh, it smells. Smell it.
Oh! Maybe it's just like your water.
What?
You might have really bad water. Let's just keep going before I throw up.
What's the learning objective from this? It says digestive science secrets.
Your nose is lined with mucous membrane that makes mucus.
Okay.
Mucus is the scientific term for snot. Its thickness helps trap dust and dirt particles in the air you breathe.
Without mucus, your lungs would eventually get clogged with dust and lots of dirty gunk.
Okay, so can I put some of this on your face? Just a little bit.
Okay, first let's like scoop it out. Ew. If you put it right next to my nose, I'm gonna
No, you're not.
No,
Just a little bit.
How we put it on Bear? He's
no,
used to it. Get a napkin, I'm gonna throw.
Oh, it's so slimy. Oh, and it smells.
No, get that thing off me.
Do I have any?
I don't know.
Look at my face.
No.
Oh, why do we need bread for everything? Should I just knock on all my neighbors' doors? Hey, do you have bread? Yeah, are you home?
Yeah.
Do you have a piece of bread?
No.
Nothing? No, any kind? I need it for a science experiment.
I never have bread, bro.
Yo, we gotta get that bread, son.
I got cash, so that's bread.
You got cash bread. We just got some bread. Let's do disgusting digestion.
Okay, we need the balloon.
Balloon, check. Down. Why are you touching my balloon?
We need vinegar.
We need vinegar? Tell me a fun fact about you while we wait for our plate.
I can tell you what I want to be, girl.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Teacher.
What kind of teacher?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's my favorite subject?
But why do you like teaching?
Because you're gonna make an impact on people.
You can make an impact in doing many jobs. Why that one?
Because the Boy Meets World and Mr. Feeney.
I wonder if you guys even know what that is.
Or Malcolm in the Middle, Saved by the Bell.
This kid is stuck in the 90s. How many breads do we need?
Breads? It says a slice of bread, so one.
What else?
Pour some cooking oil.
Where?
In the thing.
In here?
Yeah.
That's hard.
And he's somehow a doctor. You have to rub it inside. Take some bread from the center of the slice and break it up into small pieces.
Why are you putting it here?
No, because it's a seed.
You're a seed.
The small things always count. Stuff the small pieces into the stomach.
So stuff the small pieces into this.
The balloon. How much pieces do we need?
I don't know, just throw a bunch of them. Here, put some in here.
Add a few drops of vinegar into the balloon. My favorite number is 19 for amendment 19.
Okay.
It said a few drops, you know.
Okay, we put a lot of bread in. All right, so far this is pretty accurate. You have your stomach, you eat the food goes into the stomach, the acid is the vinegar, it all mixes in because the stomach mixes it up. Here, you squeeze it up.
Tell me what to be.
This kid is still singing Grease songs. I'm gonna put you on some good music. Who's your favorite musician?
How am I supposed to know? Continue squeezing hand over hand. As you do this, the stuff inside will ooze out the opening and into the plate. Now that's nasty.
I get it. Oh, look at that. The intestine has muscle in it. And the muscle rhythmically contracts like this, as your fingers are. And as it contracts, it pushes the food forward and forward and forward.
Which is now comes into poop.
And then it ends up being poop. And you see how it's on my fingers now?
You want to eat it?
No, I'm gonna. The stomach has acid in it. It has food in it. It mixes it up, and then when it goes into the intestine, the muscles through peristalsis push the food along, and then it comes out.
And some parts of your stomach are still a little bit tasty.
Do you want to see another experiment? I want to see another experiment. Do you want to see another experiment? Blood and guts. What do we need? Gelatin. Check.
Red coloring packet.
Red coloring packet.
What? Is that a packet?
Yeah. Step 1, water. Half a cup?
Yes. Add 1/2 of a cup of water into a microwave-safe bowl. Heat the water to boiling in a microwave oven. Add 1/2 tablespoon of gelatin.
Okay, throw this in the microwave.
By me.
God.
Look, how's that my fault? Perfect. What does it smell like?
Put the food coloring in.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. We're totally not even following the instructions at this point. This actually looks kind of good, doesn't it? Like it kind of looks like jam. Let's do something fun out of this because this is actually turning out pretty awful.
Let's just take this off.
No, let's do this and try and decorate our faces like we're like injured. Make me look like a boxer who just got beat up.
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
No lipstick.
Cross. You are my daughter. We will now look upon ourselves.
Okay.
And see the truth.
Enough on my face.
You're my hair.
No, it's not in your hair.
It's on my. You.
Oh, I like this. Hold on, I'm giving you whiskers. Hold on.
Oh!
He's dying. This turned out to be a huge failure, but I hope you guys had fun with us.
Here, want to do some red?
Did you have fun? You look like you had fun. Did you have fun? Tell him if you had fun. As always, say it. Stay
Say
happy and Help me!
You got on my sweater!
Spilling the tea.
What's cracking with y'all?
What's up, folks? Welcome to Whisper Challenge V2. I got the bear here, and I got my nephew, Danny.
What's up, guys?
Instead of just doing plain old medical whisper challenge, what we're gonna be doing is medical whisper challenge for me, but for him, we're gonna hit him with the teen slang challenge and see if he knows his slang. So today we got our trusty noise canceling headphones. We created our own list of words that we're gonna be using. Bear, what's up? What's up, little bear? You came to say what up?
It's too loud.
Good. So you can't hear me, can you hear me?
Nah, I can't.
You just said you can't hear
Nah,
me.
I just know you said I can't hear you.
Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill.
I can't take you seriously. You like.
I'm trying to be a good mouther.
Third time.
All right. Netflix and chill.
Getting lit.
Netflix and chill.
Oh, I love that.
Tell the folks at home the PG version of what Netflix and chill is.
So Netflix and chill is like when you invite, someone over, and you guys are watching Netflix, and you're trying to escalate things to maybe something more serious.
That was a very mature definition. Well done.
It's hard. Hair loss.
Anal warts.
Hair loss.
Anhydrous.
Hair loss.
Asthma.
No.
No. What is it?
Hair loss.
What? All right, so hair loss, not really a medical term. We get that people have hair loss, but there's multiple types of hair loss. There's male pattern baldness, where you start losing hair and having thinning at the areas on the sides of your crown. And then you also have a little bald spot happening in the back. Then there's something called alopecia areata, where you can have balding just in a single spot in your hair. Squad goals.
What are those?
Close, no. Squad goals.
What?
Squad goals.
Getting bread.
What? That's not even close.
It's getting bread. There's no way.
No.
What's it?
Squad goals. Getting bread? You at least were close to the first one.
Squad goals. It's like you and your homies, chilling. It's like you guys chilling and it's like goals for you and your friend group, I'd say,
But it's a positive thing. Right?
Yeah, of course. Osgood-Schlatter's disease.
Hazardous warts? Why is everything a wart?
Osgood-Schlatter's disease.
It's hazardous something. There's gotta be hazardous. Is it hazardous?
Osgood-Schlatter's disease.
Psoriasis?
No.
What is it?
Osgood-Schlatter's disease.
Oh, Osgood-Schlatter's. You have that.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I have
you're gonna explain? Okay, he's the doctor today. Let's hear it.
Apparently, it's this thing in your knee, right? So it's when you grow quickly, it stresses out the bone or the joint or muscle below your kneecap, and it makes it kind of
How do you downvote an explanation on YouTube? The patella is the kneecap, and it has a tendon that attaches to your shin bone. That's called the patella tendon. The area where it attaches to your shin bone, it constantly puts stresses on it because every time you jump or you stand up and you squat, it pulls on that area of the bone. And that sort of pulling actually creates a little bump of calcifications there. And sometimes it causes pain, and you've had that pain before.
Yeah.
Generally, this happens in the adolescent population, those who are 10 to 18 years of age, but it can happen pretty much any time in life. Just when you're younger, your bones are more soft, so you're more likely to develop it and have symptoms that are actually bothersome. I had it when I was younger, and I have a bump here. If you feel right below your kneecap, if you feel a bump, that could be Osgood-Schlatter's. Spilling the tea. His eyes just lit up. Spilling the tea.
What's cracking with y'all?
Spilling the tea.
Chilling with them.
He phrased it with a question. Spilling the tea.
Oh, spilling, chilling. It's like if there's gossip going around or news or whatnot in your school, community or whatever. It's like sharing it between people, spilling the information.
Where did that start? You think it happened with the Kermit thing? Where he was like drinking?
I don't know.
The frog, and he's just like, I'm just like, that's not my business, but I'm just sipping my tea.
I know, a lot of girls really spill the tea, spill the tea.
True. Up 1-0, and I'm a big boss.
Cardiovascular disease.
My man just said a paragraph that he wants me to guess my lip read. Did you say corneal reflex?
No, not really. Cardiovascular disease.
What? This kid needs to work out his tongue.
My tongue's pretty good, actually.
Corporal, I don't know. Okay, third time. Slow.
Cardiovascular disease.
Carpal joint disease?
Oh, close.
What was
Close.
it?
Cardiovascular disease.
Oh, that was so close. I almost tasted it. Carpal joints. All right, cardiovascular disease is any kind of disease that occurs anywhere in your heart or blood vessels. And it's really simple. When we say cardio, we mean heart. Vascular means blood vessels. In medicine, if you ever see in the middle of two words an O, it's just combining two words. It's a really easy way to do it. So cardiovascular. Down in the DM.
Down in the deep.
Oh, you're so close. Down in the DM.
Down in the hood. Go slow.
Okay. I'm licking my lips in front of my nephew. This is getting awkward. Down in the DM.
Down in the back.
What? Down in the back?
I don't know. It was down in the something.
If I'm gonna do something for him and watch, he's gonna have an aha moment. Ready? It goes down in the.
Okay. What?
You don't know the song? It goes down in the
back.
No.
Yeah, it goes down in the back.
No, it goes down in the.
I feel like I've heard of this before, but I don't know where.
It goes down in the DM.
Just never heard of that before.
You never heard the song It Goes Down in the DM?
No.
Do you know what a DM is?
Yeah. Of course.
So tell people what down in the DM means.
Now that I know what it means, but it's not a good song.
It's not good slang?
Nah.
But the whole song is called Down in the DM.
It's a bad song.
He's not ready for the song.
So down in the DM, I can infer.
Because he doesn't do this.
I can infer that it means like, when people like hit you up in DMs.
What's a DM for people who don't know?
DM is a direct message, more commonly known like on Instagram, like a private message someone sends to you. So down in the DMs, I'd say just like where all like the fun stuff happens.
I like the PG answer. Good job. Okay.
Okay, bust out the moves. Hey. Wait, how do you do that?
Wet your lips. They're too dry for me to do this. You need some chapstick? Bear, get this guy some saliva.
There, give me a kiss. Lactose intolerance.
You said it so fast. I just need a slow. Second time.
Lactose intolerance.
Alright, give me a third one. Bear distracted me with the saliva.
Lactose and tolerance.
Dextrose is tolerance?
Oh.
Dextrose intolerance. Glucose intolerance.
Lactose intolerance.
Oh my god.
It's the easiest one.
I know, I should have gotten that. And I knew it was something with L. For those of you who don't know, lactose intolerance is a very uncomfortable condition. If you have any sort of dairy, you end up getting a lot of bloating, diarrhea, very uncomfortable. You have to run to the bathroom. The reason it happens is because you're lacking an enzyme called lactase. It breaks down the sugar lactose. So lactose intolerance happens because of a lack of lactase. You see what I'm doing? I'm spitting bars here and you ain't even ready for it. Bye, Felicia.
Tired of this.
Why are you cursing? Stop cursing. You're gonna get me demonetized. Bye, Felicia.
Back of this? I don't know.
By Felicia.
There's no way you're not cursing in her. He goes,
I'm not cursing.
whack of this? Or shish? What?
You're not even close. By Felicia.
Well, that's where I was getting this shit. I was like, Felicia. When you're like saying bye to your friend, you'd be like, bye Felicia. You know, say with an attitude, you know what I'm saying?
But why? What does it mean? I don't even know.
It was, I think it was from like a funny meme that went around and then like people just started saying it. Microbiology.
Buckwater challenge?
What is that? Microbiology.
Medical challenge? I feel like I'm starting to understand your lips better each time you speak. I've never paid attention to your lips, but now I am. Stop smiling, because when you smile, you don't move your lips well, and when you don't move your lips well, I can't win this game, and then I have to buy you
good.
secrets.
I've been like sounding it out. Microbiology.
Microbiology.
See, of course now I get it.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I'm saying it well. You're not saying it well.
What do you mean?
I'm like going slow.
I'm going so.
I'm
when
going-
you watch this afterwards, you're gonna kick yourself that you didn't get by Felicia. Throwing shade. I'm not even saying it loudly. I'm not even whispering
His
anymore.
mouth doesn't close. Just like
Throwing shade.
throwing. Shake.
Very
Throwing a
close.
fit.
Throwing shade.
Throwing a shank.
Oh my god! Throwing shade.
Oh.
Throwing a shank? What are we in prison?
Like if you're throwing shade at someone, it's like insulting them or throwing, maybe like violating them kind of.
Or like giving him a bad look.
Yeah.
Like, shade.
Shade.
Or shank.
Shake. Shake. This is gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a bunch of tongue twisters, okay?
I'm sweating.
Arthritis.
Arthritis.
It's too easy.
Too easy.
I was gonna give you this one. You gonna read that?
No, sphenopalatine ganglion neuralgia. That's too
He says no, reads it perfectly.
Well, obviously I can read medicine. Do you want to see my words that I came up with?
Read medicine.
Yo, try and read them.
Alright, can we
Read
go
them out loud.
Can I go
This is
through
like-
the funny ones?
Yeah.
I'm a bounce. Glow up, high key, spilling the tea. Sick
I should have
ride.
done thirst trap. You don't know what a thirst trap is? Good, that's good. You don't need to know. Where are you going after the summer?
College?
Today I'm going to be giving you college advice.
You think I need it?
I think you most definitely need it. You've barely made it this far. What are you going to be? What's your major?
Hopefully business, sports management maybe.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Take care of like people in sports and business, financials and stuff.
Financials?
Yeah.
You're going to get them bank.
I mean, that's the goal.
How?
Same way I get you bank. This smile right here.
This smile?
Cut that one out. Let me give a quick rundown. So
Okay.
we have thrifted cargo pants.
Thrifted cargo pants?
Yeah.
Where did you thrift them from?
Some small shop in New York.
Okay.
Thrifted t-shirt.
When you say you thrifted it, what does that actually mean?
You know what thrifting is?
Like you go to a thrift store, but what does that actually mean?
Yeah. So that.
Like whose is it?
I don't know. There's not,
What if the person who wore this shirt before you really smelled?
I mean, that'd be unfortunate again.
What does your shirt say without looking at it?
I don't know. I couldn't care less. Like,
What? So what do you think it says?
I'm
Wait, don't
see-
look at it.
I don't know.
Just, what do you think it? Don't look at it. Stop looking at it. You can't read upside down anyway.
Exactly. A ring. This is from Amazon. This is from Grilled.
Is it for Prime? It's Prime Day.
I don't know.
I'm joking. Go ahead. What about that headband?
This?
Is that your girlfriend's?
No, I don't have a girlfriend. It's for when I play basketball and I put my hair up if it gets in my eyes.
Oh, you get like a rat tail going?
I get like a, like
Can I see it?
No,
Can you
we're
do
not,
it?
We're not gonna do that.
Why? Come on, I want to see
It
it.
looks a little funny.
It could be perfect for a thumbnail.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Have you checked any tips on how to like function well in college, how to succeed?
Well, there's one thing.
What's
you know
that?
the Rate the Professor app?
Yeah, okay, it's
So-
a good app. I didn't know about it when I first started college.
I don't know. I think it's definitely a good app.
Also, I'm sure you've seen Don't Buy Textbooks. They're available online for cheap.
Online and just like
Used.
used ones. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go on record and say I don't think I opened any of my textbooks
Exactly.
ever that I purchased. Unless you need them, don't buy them. Well, actually, tell people where you're going to school.
I'm going to Indiana Bloomington. Who's your daddy?
Who taught you that?
You didn't know that? Who's your daddy?
Yeah, but who's teaching you that?
It's a phrase. It's a phrase.
Unacceptable.
Kelly School of Business has one of the best business schools.
But you're splitting with your twin.
Syracuse and Indiana aren't that far. They're not.
Do you need Atlas?
Do I need Atlas? Do you need a map?
Yeah.
One's like Midwest and one's like Northeast.
Okay, so you
And
gave very different directions just now.
No, because it's only, you can drive there.
You can drive to California too, but you know that's really
Okay,
far
that's
from
really
here, right?
far. That's like a 7-hour drive.
It's a 7-hour drive.
I think it's.
So if I'm gonna fact check you right now that it's a 7-hour drive from Syracuse to IU.
Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I didn't check it. I mean, 1 day drive is fine. Yo, if I'm right, I need 20 push-ups in this suit.
My guy.
All right, it's 10 hours. It's not that bad.
10?
Almost 11.
It says 11.
No, it says 10:50.
Who's paying for tuition?
Right now we have no one paying for tuition.
What do you mean, it's free?
No, I'm gonna have to get loans.
So you're paying for tuition?
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah.
You nervous about it?
What?
You nervous about it?
Nervous about what?
Taking out loans.
Not really.
You gotta pay that back.
Okay, I will eventually.
How?
What do you mean how? You work. I already had jobs.
I mean, I was nervous. What job did you have?
Well, okay, you want me to get into this?
Yeah.
All right, so first, I was a lifeguard, doing chest compressions and all that. Yeah, running the family, right? So we were doing that. Then the next job was, I just did like a little babysitting gig. Then the third job was, I was a basketball counselor. And then fourth job, I worked at a rec and was a referee and a scorekeeper.
So you went from a very intense job of being a lifeguard saving lives to keeping score at basketball games.
Yeah.
So you could say you're improving.
Yeah. I was making more money.
Do you know your tuition
Yeah.
cost?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Well, it's different.
Yearly.
I mean, it's different. Like, you're talking about the tuition
When you say
cost?
different, you have to say different between what?
Okay, so.
That's just not a word.
Okay, wait, let me explain.
I know,
All right.
but just don't say different.
You want the regular tuition cost or what I'm paying?
What do you got a hookup?
No.
You know a guy?
I always know a guy who knows a guy. I had some scholarship and I had a lot of financial aid.
What did you get a scholarship for?
Academic.
But he doesn't know how long it takes to get from Indiana to Syracuse. You're dorming.
Yeah.
It's your first time living away from Mama Bear.
Mm-hmm.
You nervous?
Not really.
What do you think that's gonna be like?
Nothing crazy. I've lived by
No?
myself before. I mean, I was sleeping at like some friends' houses. Had a few sleepovers.
Okay. Wow. We could go without that information. You're gonna have to clean up after yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get along with other people. In my thing, you lived in a suite, and then within the suite, you had 2 double rooms and 2 single rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I got myself the single room, and it sounds bougie because I'm without a roommate, but my room was 9 foot by 10 foot.
So like
I'm
small.
6'3". We shared one bathroom, all these people. And one of the dudes clipped his toenails on the sink and left his toenails on the sink. How would you deal with that situation?
Can I say it on camera?
Tell me how you're gonna deal with it.
No, I just call him over.
And say what?
Yo, this? I gotta go.
Who are your roommates?
I don't have one yet.
Are you gonna get
I
one?
think I'll get a random one.
And you think you're gonna be partying?
And are you?
Yeah.
Nah, just studying.
You realize I went to college not that long ago, right?
How old are you? 40? Is it 40?
Do I look 40?
45, give or take.
First mistake I've seen people make that I want you to avoid. And I'm not saying don't get into a relationship in college.
Yeah.
I'm saying don't get into a relationship in college right off the bat.
No, that's fine. I've never even been in a relationship ever, so.
Okay, I'm not saying don't get in a relationship. What people do is they get in, they meet new people, they find someone they like, they just hang out with them all the time, and then
You have
because
no
of
friends,
that,
yeah.
you have no friends.
No, yeah. See,
So you
that's
gotta
not-
make friends. You got a fake ID?
What's that? Nah, I have my real ID, my other driver's license too.
Okay. Are you gonna have a car out there?
No.
How are you gonna get around?
I mean, it's all on campus mostly, so you don't have much to do off campus.
Do you want me to get you a car?
I mean, if you can, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, yeah, no, it'd definitely be useful. I've never had cars, so.
Okay. All right, well, it doesn't seem like you're that excited about it, so I
No,
guess
of
we'll
course
just pass
I want
it.
one.
No, it's
I
all right,
want a
it's all
car.
right. I was gonna give you my car, but you don't want it, that's fine.
Which one?
My car.
The one you have now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think we can go for something like,
Nicer?
no, lesser.
Lesser?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you
Yeah,
thinking?
I'll say
Like
humble.
Scion?
What?
Nissan Cube?
I mean, something like, it's my first car.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Let's think. I want like a cool car, but it doesn't be like crazy expensive. Like a older model, right?
Okay.
I don't know, I have to look at more cars. I don't know what I want.
Well, that's the kind of world we live in these days, where you offer a kid a car and he's like, nah, I don't know.
No, I don't know. Like, I mean, whatever.
I offer him a Lambo, he's like, not feeling it right now.
That's not what I said. I said it's like, you know, I'm okay with being more modest. I don't want to drive a Lambo to classes.
Why?
Why?
Okay, I don't know.
It's not my money.
Okay.
So why?
None of it's your money. You make no money.
Okay, no.
You're going to school on no money.
No, I've made a solid.
You wrote an IOU to IU, and that's how you're going to school.
IOU.
Is it a dry campus?
No.
No, they have a bar on campus?
Oh, that's what you meant by dry. I just thought you meant if like the campus was wet or dry. Because it rains a lot in Indiana, occasionally.
So you should have said sometimes it's wet. So do you know what the rules are? Do they have a bar on campus?
I don't know, but I don't think they do because I toured and I didn't see one.
You'll be tempted to use performance-enhancing medications like Adderall in school. Do not do it. Right now, you're a rock star because you're in high school. When you go to college, it's a different ball game. The competition gets hard.
Yeah.
You know, like when you were playing in middle school, you were rocking everybody in ball, and now they won't even take you to IU. You're gonna be distracted more. So you're gonna want to do more with less time.
I don't need it.
I mean, I know you don't need it, but you're gonna want it.
I'm not gonna want it.
Or people are gonna offer it to you.
Okay, people will offer it to
No, what are you gonna say?
Like, how much? Nah, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't want it.
Well, why? You're gonna say my uncle said so.
No, I'm not gonna say because you said so.
What do you mean? That's such a dope line. Like, yo, Dr. Mike said no.
No, no one knows who you are.
No? Where did I have troubles in college? Okay, getting involved. Are you gonna join clubs?
Yeah, I'll join some clubs.
Yeah? Like I wanted to play college sports.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, you can't, because you're just taking too many credits. It's against the rules.
Is that really why they say?
Yeah. I'm nice. When's the last time you beat me in ball?
Every time we play.
I don't think you've ever beat me in ball one-on-one.
Like every time we play.
Have you beat me in ball once?
Of course I have. I'm like, I've consistently beat you.
Can you dunk?
Yes.
This kid's lying to himself. Show me a video of you dunking.
All right, I got you right now.
I'll pop it up on screen.
You'll pop it up?
Yeah, if it's real.
I got you right
Did you Photoshop it?
now. Not in Photoshop. It's a video of me. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's at Florida Gulf Coast
Where is
University.
that? Bro, who is that guy?
It's me.
That's not you. Whose account is this?
It's mine.
He's on some other dude's account.
It's my account, Goofus.
Is that where they lower the rim so people can practice dunking? I'm excited.
Me too.
I want to come visit you. Will you bring me to your parties or are you going to be embarrassed?
I mean, as long as you don't like look old.
How do I look old?
Like, remove the grays, put like the dye in. You know.
I'll just shave my head.
All right. Shave your head? What?
Yeah.
No, then you look older.
What?
This guy. I'll give you some clothes if you need it though.
Okay.
Some like more like streetwear.
You mean that like some old dude wore it and then sold to the thrift shop and you bought it?
It's a good drip. You just don't know about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, you're dripping.
Yeah. All right, good video?
Yeah.
My God.